Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Jack's back again. I just did my DVD update. Now, time for VHS's 14 tapes. So let's not waste any time. We'll start with one. This is one I just had to pick up after the unfortunate passing of Leslie Nielsen last week. I found this tape and didn't even have to think about it. Picked it up right away. Police Squad. Help Wanted. Police Squad is actually the TV series that would eventually launch the Naked Gun movies. Didn't last very long though. This series, I think, it stopped after 6 episodes. So this tape has the first 3. And I watched it, and it's pretty good. The movies are much better though. You can tell they've improved, but you can definitely see the Abraham's Zucker humor and writing, and it's just really great. So it's a great. I had to pay tribute to the man, Leslie Nielsen. So it's great to watching his stuff. You know, remembering him. So yeah, Police Squad, definitely check it out. It was released on DVD a few years ago. So it is available, all 6 episodes. Next one up. Never saw the whole movie, but I remember my sister was a big fan of this in her teen years, so thought I'd pick it up. Jesus Christ Superstar. I like those old school musicals, so yeah. Jesus Christ Superstar. It's the only song I really know. Oh. Now these next ones, all these next tapes were all purchased at the used bookstore that was featured in our On the Road video, Travis and myself. So yeah, here we go. This one here, had to pick it up. It was brought up in a lot of updates I've seen. So Waxwork 2. I believe Son of Jack 6 mentioned this before, and I think Movie John 75. So had to pick it up, check it out. I don't have, or haven't even seen Waxwork 1, but this one here has Zach Galligan, the guy from the Gremlins, and Alexander Godunov. I don't know how you pronounce it, but he was one of the bad guys in Die Hard 1. The guy with long blonde hair. That's him right there. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So I thought that has potential. But I just like, for those of you that have seen these series, this series here, just like you to let me know. Can I watch this one even though I haven't seen the first one? You know, will I be too confused? You know, just curious. Kind of looks like Highlander style, so I don't know. Thought it looked cool. Waxwork 2. But yeah, let me know. If I absolutely need to watch the first one, well, I'm going to be on the hunt for that. Next one up. I had to pick it up. Never really heard of it. Blue City. The main reason I picked it up was because it's got Judd Nelson and Ali Sheedy, both from the Breakfast Club. So 2 Breakfast Clubbers back again. This is from '86, so 1 year after the Breakfast Club. I don't even know what it's about. It looks like a cop movie of some sort. So yeah, I didn't even read into it. I'm like, hey, 2 Breakfast Clubbers. Let's check it out. Next one, another one I haven't heard of. Over the Summer. I don't know, the story sounded kind of cool. Oh, and it's from Vestron Video, so needless to say, the label fell off. But yeah, the storyline sounded cool. It's discover what happens when you take a punk city girl and put her in the middle of a hick town over the summer. It's a joyous celebration of culture clash in an uplifting film of summer love. Sounds like a cool 80s flick. I don't know. It doesn't have any actors I recognize the names, so I don't know. These were all so cheap, like about $1 each, I think. 4 for $5. So, yeah. Went wild. I went wild. I picked up a bunch of them. This next one, The Quest, from '86, Australian flick. It's got Henry Thomas, the kid from E.T. So yeah. Thought I'd pick this one up. I heard someone talk about this too in an update, but I can't remember who, but someone definitely mentioned this one before. So I thought I'd check it out. And I started watching it. I watched maybe the first 15 minutes the other day, but I had just had a long day of work behind me, so I fell asleep. But it has nothing to do with the movie. It looked kind of cool. But yeah, I was just so tired. But yeah, had potential. So basically, it's a kid who moves to Australia, and in this pond he finds like a Loch Ness style monster. That's what I read into, so has potential. Up next, Andy Kaufman, the Midnight Special appearances. I'm a big Andy Kaufman fan. I just loved his style. I think he was so ahead of his time, like playing pranks on people, making, doing stuff that people thought was real, but it was actually all an act. Like that wasn't very popular when he was doing it. Like it was actually like, now it's been done over and over. A lot of people do that. Like you see stuff on the David Letterman show, and you're like, is that an act? It's hard to tell now, like, but he would do that, and it was awesome. You never knew what to believe. Yeah, so I think he was like a pioneer of that kind of act, But yeah, had to dig that up. Didn't watch it yet, but yeah, looking forward to it. I'm waiting for my buddy Lucas to be down over the holidays. Watch that together. Andy Kaufman fan as well. Next one up, Blake Edwards' A Fine Mess with Ted Danson and Howie Deal or No Deal Mandel back when he had hair. Didn't really read much into it, but I remember seeing this in video stores growing up, so I thought, Blake Edwards is this pretty cool comedy, so why not? Just check it out. I love that cover. Yeah. This next one. I have to give credit to my buddy Travis. He was with me, and he kind of pushed me to buy this, and I'm glad he did because it looks cool. It's called Night Raiders. And just check out this tagline. They've got their own way of taking out terrorists. Hit them hard, hit them fast, hit them after dark. So yeah, Night Raiders. And it has, I don't know if you can see this, Adam West, the original Batman himself. And it also has a woman with a lot of cleavage, and this guy with the teeth kind of looks like Jaws from the James Bond movies. So yeah, so I didn't watch it yet. I'm actually waiting for Travis to be off from work because I'm not going to watch this without him. We want to watch this together. So yeah, Night Raiders. I got the feeling we're in for a lot of cheese, but yeah, it's going to be fun. This next one, I was happy to find this one. I remember seeing it at Blockbuster when I was a kid, and I'd always be like, oh, that looks naughty. It is School Spirit on Media, and it's got the bottom flap, and it's surprisingly in great shape. I was surprised. So, yeah, I watched it. This is, I think, the only one of the bunch I've had time to watch so far. And, yeah, it's, obviously it's a 80s sex comedy, and, this guy here, he's about to get laid right at the beginning of the movie, but he doesn't have protection, so gets in his car and goes to get a rubber, and long story short, gets in a car accident and dies. But his guardian angel, which is like his uncle, this old man, he gives him one more day on Earth until they decide if he goes to heaven or whatnot. And that has potential. It was good for like the first half, but then in the second half, it kind of fell flat. Like, characters that you've been following in the first half are all of a sudden not important in the second half, and then new characters are introduced, like, you're like, holy Jesus. It's as if they had a half of a script, and then the last half got burned, and they just kind of improvised. I don't know. That's the impression I got. It really fell flat, but it's a good time. School Spirit. I'm so glad I got it, because I just clearly remember seeing this at Blockbuster when I was a kid. Good memories. But other than the movie being not that great, I couldn't believe the quality of the VHS tape. It's a former rental, but it plays so clearly. I felt like I was watching a DVD at some points. It's like, I was impressed at the quality of this VHS tape. Yeah. Next one, on MCA label, Homework with Joan Collins. Yeah, another sex comedy from the 80s. I read it out loud, like this, when we were at the bookstore. I read out loud the story, and Travis and I, we were just laughing. Like, it talks about this guy who has a sexy tutor or whatever, and then, meanwhile, his three friends are forming a rock group, just so random. Like, I'm like, oh, I gotta pick this up. So, yeah, probably gonna be not that great, but, yeah, I thought, why not? They were all so cheap, so I had to buy them, right? Same for this next one. Bottoms Up. It looks like another sex comedy. This one's on Prism. So that's another reason I picked it up. I don't have any Prism releases actually, so I thought why not. The tagline is 3 hot to trot tarts teach a naive nerd the way to their hearts. And there's no like pictures, it's all drawings and cartoons on the cover. There are no pictures whatsoever. And I don't recognize any of the names, so I don't know what to expect, but I thought, why not? The curiosity got the best of me. So yeah. And the 2 last ones I got are Warner clamshells, and like I've mentioned many times before in my updates, I love the Warner clamshells, and I've made a decision that every time I stumble upon them, I'll buy them. Well, with the exception, of course, like if it looks like this cheesy romantic drama or something, maybe not so much, but horror, action, comedy on the Warner clamshell, I will pick them up just because they look so cool on a shelf, you know. So the first one of the 2. Master of the World with Vincent Price, and it also has Charles Bronson. So yeah, that's kind of the main reason I picked it up. Love me some Bronson movies. This is from 1961, so some early Bronson, and I guess it's based on 2 Jules Verne novels, kind of combined and made into one story. It says here, a high-flying Jules Verne adventure of good intentions gone mad. So yeah. Never heard of it before, but it has potential. Gotta pick it up. Cool clamshell. And next one. Albert Brooks stars and directs in Lost in America. Also starring Julie Haggerty from Airplane fame. This one actually last month when I was on vacation in Niagara Falls, one night at the hotel, my cousin and I were channel surfing, and this was playing on TV, and I like what I saw. Well, when I stumbled upon it, it was like an hour into it, so I was a little lost in America. Yeah, so bad joke, I know I had to say it, but yeah, Lost in America. So I like what I saw. So I found the clamshell. I was like, man, I'm picking this up for sure. So yeah, those are my VHS tapes, all 14 of them. And they were all purchased within the past week. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Thanks for subscribing, everyone. It's great. And party on and peace out.